Yes, people, we are live, blood. We are back again. Episode 8 of the North Bank. You don't know the vibes, blood. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the Blood Clot thing. You know what I'm saying? Big up the chat as always, blood. You understand? Big up Potsy for the redirect. You get me? Everyone from football's 12th man. Big up yourself, blood. Welcome to the mad side of YouTube, blood. You get me? This is where the madness goes down, blood. You understand? This is where the realness is spoken, blood. It's also spoken on football's 12th man, to be honest, blood. You get me? So big you lot up, blood, every time, blood. You understand? Big up the mod. There's one mod in here, bro. I'm about to start sacking mods. You get me? Big up Lee Burnell. Big man thing, I'm about to start sacking mods, bro. I don't give a shit, bro. You understand? But big up my one mod that is active, blood. You get me? But Potsy, I ain't seen you for a week, blood. You understand? I see madness all over your channel as usual, blood. You get me? It's like Arsenal has turned into like a reality TV show. You get me? Like, big man thing, bro. Like, you have keeping up with the Kardashians. Well, now you have keeping up at the Emirates, blood. You get me? And we have Towie as well in England, blood. But over at Arsenal, we have Tauia. You understand? Because the only way is Arsenal, blood. You get me? It's absolute madness right now, bro. What are you telling me?
Yeah, it is, bruv. I mean, I had a show last night with Northside and the Gal that kicked off. You'll find that on 12th Man. Wow. Football's 12th Man is turning into that, mate. You're right, bro. I'm not sure if I'm on Kardashians, Jeremy Kyle. I'm not sure if I'm on, like, remember when AFTV was back in the days when it was like just Claude and Ty? I'm just thinking, please don't say we're going back to the days where we're like sort of screaming at each other all the time. But it's been peak for the last week or two, bruv. It ain't been good. It ain't been great performances, and that's what has led to it, man. But I'm good. Shame DG isn't about today. Big up to Deluded every time. Big up to you. Big up to the chat. And absolute pleasure talking football with you, man. This weekend's going to be mad, bruv. It's going to be mad.
It's gonna be scenes, blood. You get me? It's gonna be scenes, bro. You understand? We sit here praying, bro. You understand? I see the mods them have turned up. It's like they heard me cussing their club, blood. You understand? Now they have appeared like the Undertaker RKO settings out of nowhere, blood. You get me? But real talk, bro. You understand? They're all in there now, fam. You get me? But Potsy, man. Liverpool this Sunday, biggest game of the season. You get me? We go into it on our knees. Pause. You understand? There's the first pause of the stream, blood. We go into this game on our knees, fam. You get me? Injuries galore. How are you feeling going into this game? You get me? I mean, obviously, some news has broken that Calafiori will only be out for a few weeks, which is good. But I knew he was out of Liverpool from the way the incident happened against Shakhtar. I said, "Yep, he's gone, bro." You get me? Even him going back on the pitch, I was kind of like, why are you man even trying to make him go back on, bro? You could tell, like, yeah, he needed to come off from the way his leg planted and then the other leg planted and then he done the splits. Like, it was like it could have been 3 fucking injuries, bro. He could have injured both legs and his groin, blood. You get me? Pause. But second pause. There we go. You understand? Very necessary, that one, blood. Man ain't going nowhere near a man's groin, blood. You get me? But Saka, they're saying that Saka could be fit as long as nothing goes wrong, no niggles. He actually gets through the training session on Saturday, and then he will be there as well. Does the Liverpool game depend? So us winning the Liverpool game or getting anything out of the Liverpool game, is that dependent on Saka being fit?
It's dependent on Saka and Timber both being fit, bro, in my opinion, because I see this game going so differently without those two. We've seen what it's like against Bournemouth and Shakhtar. It ain't pretty. Without Erdegaard and Saka in the team together, there's an issue. And Timber is so vital now that Calafiori's out that we cannot be seeing Mo Salah going ahead or head-to-head, should I say, with Zinchenko, Kivior or Lewis Skelly. It's just not fair on Lewis Skelly, and Kivior and Zinchenko are not reliable enough, bro. So I need to see Timber. I need to see Saka starting, because whether you believe Saka is on fire or not, he always gets GA. His corners are pivotal. His delivery of cross is superb. Gabriel can get onto it. Havertz can get onto it. This is why we need Saka and Timber. And I actually do believe that my results completely change prediction-wise, whether those players are fit, which we'll come on to later. And I hope and pray that Timber and Saka are both fine and they were saved Tuesday night for this game. We heard that they're both pretty much last minute, but it's like touch and go, should be okay, not sure for definite. I think both these guys have got to play, Troops. I really do. And I mean, we'll come on to predictions of teams and stuff like that, I'm sure. But without those two, our team lineup looks awful, bruv. So I have to see them both in there, man. I have to. And, you know, you say, is it a must? Is it a kind of pivotal with Saka playing? I wouldn't mind so much if Sterling and Jesus were absolutely flying, but both those men are not. You've got to look as well at left back, thinking that any of those worry me. I'm not even going to say that any of them do. I think all of them do. So these two players have to be fit, bruv. They just have to be.
I think I'm with you. A lot of people are like, if Saka's fit, yeah, like that's the boost. For me, it's Yuri and Timber as well, blood. You get me? Because if Timber's not fit, who plays at and the thing is this as well, if Timber's fit, where does he play? Does he play centre back or right back? Because Ben White, when he goes to centre back, he turns into Ben Shite.
This is a problem as well.
Do we put Timber into the centre back position? Because in my opinion, you put Ben White right back, you put Timber centre back with Gabriel, and then left back, only God knows, fam. You get me? Because Zinchenko going into this team, we've already seen Salah clot him up in pre-season when we played Liverpool in Philly. He literally escorted him from the halfway line to the fucking edge of our box and proceeded to let him put the ball top bins, bro. This absolute dickhead. You understand? So Zinchenko, in my opinion, cannot start this game, bro. You get me? Because Calafiori's out, and the question is as well, who starts at left back, bro? It's not just where does Timber and Ben White start in this defense. It's also who starts at left back, blood. Because like you said, starting Lewis Skelly is like throwing him to the wolves, blood. You get me? Like I'm seeing, it's big man thing, bro. It's like throwing him in a shark tank and just putting just putting a whole heap of dead fish around the shark tank with blood coming off it and throwing piranhas in there and just saying, yeah, you get me? Big man thing, bro. That's what it is, bro. You're putting him up against one of the best wingers in world football, blood. You're putting him up against one of the best players to ever play in the Premier League, bro. You get me? That cannot be his baptism. Pause. You understand? That is literally a baptism of fire, blood. You get me? I see people saying about, if it don't matter if you're young, if you're good enough, you play. I totally hear that, bro. You understand? I totally hear that, bro. But when they have not been given the opportunity to showcase what they can do against lesser opponents, i.e. Southampton at home, you get me? That was an opportunity to blood the youngsters. You could have put a Lewis Skelly in there. You could have put an Ethan in there. You understand? You're only giving them opportunities in the Carabao Cup against teams that are in League One, bro. You get me? That's a big difference to Mo Salah, blood. You understand? Like, when we had the likes of Fabregas, this guy was playing from before. So when it came to them big games now, no one was worried because we already seen him play a run of games, blood. You get me? It's all fair and well that we know that, yo, Skelly is good. Ethan is good. Ethan, for me, is more knocking on the door than Skelly. Because in the midfield, you could be protected. You understand? You're not out on the wing by yourself, blood. You're not isolated, bro. You get me? You can be protected. Man can literally put their arm around you and say, yo, You understand? The way we play, he's going to be isolated at left back, blood. You understand? Like, if I look at it, it's like, blood, I don't know, bro. It's like, I don't know how to describe this situation, blood. Because it's Zinchenko, Kiwior, and Skelly. It's so fucked right now. You get me? Because Zinchenko's going to get bun up. We see what Kiwior's keeping up with this season. And Skelly's not ready, blood. So it's like, do you even, I don't know, blood. Do you even put Timber, if he's fit, at left back? And then maybe put Ben White centre back and Partey at right back to keep. You get me? Because it's, for me, Kiwior, Zinchenko can't start, bro. If they start, call it a day.
Facts. So there's a lot of options, right? There's a lot of options. I'll tell you what I would do. And Turkish and Judges have apparently brought this up as well, and I'm with them. people don't like to hear this, but just let me land and explain why I would do this, right? I love Declan Rice. I think he's one of my favourite players, if I'm honest with you. But I think he's a 6. I don't think he's an 8.
No, he ain't an 8.
I'm putting Rice alongside Gabriel at centre-back. Now, hear me out. I put White at right-back. He don't move. I put Timber at left-back. He don't move. I put Gabriel left centre-back. He don't move. Rice is the only change throughout the whole setup of this team at the moment. Otherwise, you've got to start putting parties at right backs. Kivior's trying to make shift at left back or right-sided centre-back. Zinchenko coming into the mix. Miles Lewis-Skelly getting the nod. All this absolute rubbish. For me,
Rice started as a centre-back as well, you know. So it's not even a hear you out thing. I hear you. Because he started as a centre-back. When me and Rice started talking when he was a youth man I think he was under 18 West Ham when me and him started chatting, blood. He was a centre-back. You get me? He was a centre-back, and Morrison was telling me, shout out Morrison, he was telling me that he's going to get pushed into the midfield. You understand? So I do hear the Rice at centre-back call, but then who starts in the midfield?
Bro, you move Declan Rice out of 8. I don't think we miss him. Partey at 6. Mourinho at 8. Trossard at 10. Now, Mourinho hasn't really done enough for me at the moment to go, wow, top player. I thought he was poor against Bournemouth and didn't really do too much the other night. So you either do a madness.
He looks good, but he looks mad slow.
Really slow. And I don't think he's really got the athleticism, if I'm honest with you, in the 8. But at the moment, I'm willing to give him time. So you either play him there or you do something which people might wince at. You play the person who got man of the match last year in this fixture in a double pivot with Partey. So you have Jorginho and Partey and then Trossard in the 10. Now, I'm not sure I would like that, but there's an option for that. But Rice out of that midfield is not that great. It's not that bad, in my opinion.
But the Rice and Jorginho pivot is unmatched.
So this is where Jorginho comes into play. So that it's fine, me and you saying, this is what I would do. This is what I think will happen. I'll tell you what I think Arteta could do here. I think he puts Partey at right back because he played that on against Shakhtar for a reason. He dropped him. He was our best player in midfield. He put him at right back. Yeah. Then at centre back, I think he puts Ben White and Gabriel. And then he plays Timber, if he's fit, at left back. Then in midfield,
if Timber's not fit, what? Because Timber, they're saying is
then he'll have to play Zinchenko or Kivior, man.
Timber's the one they're saying is not guaranteed to pass.
Then he'll have to play Zinchenko or Kivior. You can play, and then you have Jorginho who comes into the mix in midfield with Rice in the double pivot of last year with Trossard in the 10. The other thing he could do, which I don't think
Trossard in the 10, yeah, Trossard has been absolutely shambolic. Trossard has been worse than Sterling, and Sterling's been bad. That Bournemouth game, it should have been Sterling to stay on and Trossard to go off, blood.
So what does he play Ethan then?
This is what I'm saying to you. When you take Rice out of the midfield, you're causing problems, blood.
But do you think Partey and Jorginho, Partey and Marino could both?
I'd rather see Rice, Jorginho, and Partey.
Wow, that's proper flat, though, isn't it? So who's going to go through? Who's going to create in there, though?
Jorginho's the one that's going to have to try and make things happen because he's the one that's good on the ball. He can get the ball moving. He's not fast, but he's the one that's going to have to try and be the creative spark because he's the only one in there that can make line-breaking passes. He can play over the top. He can control the pace of the game. He's going to have to be the dictator. Pause.
And what, you just dropped Trossard completely?
Yeah, bro. Trossard's better off the bench. Trossard came off the bench last year against Liverpool and bins them.
True.
You know what I mean? Our bench is already shit as it is, yeah? It's already shit as it is. It's already dying. It's already on its knees. Everything's on its knees. But the bench is beyond its knees, bro. We don't have a bench right now. The man is sitting on the fucking floor. You understand? It's not even a bench, bro. Man is sitting on the floor, cross leg. Like, remember old school assembly? When you're in, you sit with your cross legs, bro. When you're in year 6, they give you a little bench. The man at year 5 right now, sitting with their legs crossed, bro. You understand? Big bare water bottles around them, bro. You get me? Big man ting, bro. Like, we putting Trossard on the bench, it gives you something in it. Like, and he's been shit starting. You get me? And That's
So
the
who we
only
playing?
thing I think
Who
we
we
should
playing left back then, man?
left back.
If Timber's out, who we playing left back?
If boy, heads or tails, blood. Pause. You understand?
I'd
It's
rather
one of
play.
them ones.
I'd rather play Kivi or Lewis Skelly ahead of Zinchenko, man. I
Yeah,
can't lie.
Zinchenko cannot start, bro. I don't give a shit, blood. Like, I'd rather start flipping. I'd rather my missus start, bro. You understand? And fucking big man ting, bro. I'm not even lying, blood. I'd rather my gal
Timber's
start.
injured, man. This
I
is
don't
why.
think Timber's gonna be fit. This is the thing. We need to think. Big man ting. I don't think Timber's making it, bro. I'm gonna just say it how it is. I said that Saka is not gonna make Bournemouth. Man was saying, "Oh, Troops, you're moving mad." I said, "Bro, he's not gonna make it, bro." Like, I don't care what man say. In my opinion, Timber don't make this game, bro. I think Saka might make it. But I don't think Saka's going to be like, man, I have to remember as well, this is a hamstring injury, bro. And Saka's explosive, blood. His whole thing is drop his shoulder and bang. You understand? Will he even be confident enough to play at his explosive self? Because, you understand, hamstring is techie, bro. That could just bust at any time, pause. And then we're fucked.
I can't believe we got this situation, bro. Like, we got Tierney, Tomiyasu, Kivior, Zinchenko, Lewis Skelly, Timber, and we're trying to wonder what left back. Calafiori, that's 7 left backs we've got, man. 7.
Like, you know what, yeah? The defensive injuries, yeah, I'm like, cool, innit? You get me? That's just happened. It's we actually have enough cover, but everyone's just got hit. So there's no complaints with that, innit? When I look at Odegaard, I said we have no cover. We didn't fucking move. Saka, I said get cover. We don't have fucking mood. I said Jesus and these men are not going to do nothing, blood. They don't want to bring in a striker. That's where I'm pissed off now, bro. I'm pissed off in that side of the game. I'm not pissed off with the defensive injuries because we actually had enough cover and everyone's just dropped dead. You understand? Where fucking Odegaard is missing now, we should have gone out there and fucking got someone, bro. We should have gone out and got cover for Saka and we should have got a fucking striker, blood. Because now we're down to bare bones, blood. You understand? The squad is not strong enough, bro. When man were out here saying 7, 8 out of 10, man, I'm banning budge, blood. You understand? I gave the transfer window a 4, fam. And that's me being nice. Because the only signing that was an upgrade in what we have now from the summer signings is Calafiori.
Facts.
We haven't upgraded on any. Marino's not upgraded on our midfield. I'm not like fucking cutting ties with him. Like, I'm still giving him time. But he's not better than what we have now, blood. He ain't better than Rice. He ain't better than Partey. He ain't better than Odegaard. Do you understand? Calafiori is the only upgrade we got, blood. And we got rid of bare man. Smith Rowe. I said don't get rid of Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe could have done a fucking job right now.
Facts.
You understand? But then people tell me I'm mad. I'm negative. I'm this. I'm that. Fuck man, blood. Because now look.
I said this, bro.
And look at the predicament we're in. We have fucking Liverpool. What is it? Liverpool, Preston, Newcastle, Inter, Chelsea.
Bruv, it's mad. But I said this when this shot, bruv. I said troops, yeah. I said we're going to get into a stage where we're going to start well and then we're going to have some injuries and it's going to cause some massive problems in the following positions. Saka's position, Odegaard's position and Havertz's position. Now, Havertz ain't got injured. The other two have. I said we can't lose Declan Rice either. He got suspended. We had problems in midfield. We've got 7 left backs at the club and we don't even know which one we want to play because they're all pretty trash. Let's be real, other than Calafiori, that we think is one of the better ones. I like Timber, but he's injured as well. Like, look, man, this is the thing. We're going for, people have said, oh, you're harsh on the squad. I gave it a 5 out of 10 window. Everyone said it's an 8 out of 10, right? I said, how is it an 8 out of 10 when we're now scrambling around on who to play against Liverpool 9 games in? We've not even made it to Halloween. People have given up on Sterling, don't think Mourinho's good enough, not too sure about Calafiori, and I agree with the position of the guy. I think his positioning is woeful at times, but on the ball I quite like him, and offensively he's okay. For me, bro, we haven't improved on last season at all. And this is where I look at the Cronkies and I look at the board and I'm like, are you happy? Did that window shut and did you go, we've given Arteta everything he needs now. This team is better than Manchester City's or on par with. Go and get it across the line. Because it isn't. It isn't on par or better than Manchester City's. We're just lucky that Manchester City at the moment ain't turned things on, even though they're still winning. For me, bruv, we go into this game and we lose or we draw. This title's looking peak, bro. This is long.
Title's done, bro, because we still have to go to Anfield. We still have to go to Chelsea. We have Newcastle and Chelsea back to back, bro. We already have a shaky record at Newcastle. Going there 12:30, bro. With the way we're playing, bro, it's looking peak, blood. We couldn't even beat a dusty Chelsea last year when we were flying at Stamford Bridge, blood. Going there now the way they're moving, that's a techie game as well now, blood. That's not all confidence. You understand?
Bro, it's mad. And then what makes it worse, yeah, is you've got the section of the fan base that are telling us all to calm down.
Yeah,
But
blood.
we haven't won a Premier League title for 21 years. I haven't seen us win a European trophy for over 30 or a League Cup now for over 30, which is
People are
embarrassing.
coming for my head, yeah. Pause, yeah, because I said that if Arteta don't win anything this year, I want him out. Man are coming for my head, bro. I said, bro, are you dumb? Like, number one, yeah, I don't give a shit, blood. I'm used to heat, bro. I am the king of fucking heat, blood. Yeah, they made that film about me, rude boy. Yeah, you understand? But like, I don't care, bro. I'ma state how I feel, blood. Man could not be telling me 800 million, 5 years. No trophy. I must just sit here and just be, yeah, trust the process. Yeah, let's just go along. When Ten Hag, this bald prick, is stopping Pep, he's got 2 back to back. We can't get 1 in 5. In 5, bro.
Facts.
The thing with Klopp, yeah, when Klopp was getting them second places, he was ticking off everywhere else, blood. Getting a Champions League, getting an FA Cup, Carabao. I don't want the Carabao, but he got the Carabao. He was still, then winning the Champions League, got him the Club World Cup. That's a major. You get me? Like, come on, bro. We can't win a fucking Europa.
Bro, we went in the Europa League. We didn't win it, and people say it's Pep's fault. Pep wasn't even in the Europa League, so just stop all this nonsense, man. When we went up against Fergie, we never ever sat there and said this, Troops, did we, right? We used to leave Highbury devastated if we come second. We never went, oh, wow, second. We got to keep this manager forever. He's incredible. Come on, man. Let's just be real. If we do not win a trophy this season, he needs to go, and we need to bring somebody else in that can get this team across the line. Whether you spend 800 million pounds, fair play to you. You've got us challenging. Well done. Can you get us across the line? Because if the answer is no, I want somebody else. And everybody should be demanding for that. Or do we just keep coming second for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years? Because second ain't nothing good to you, man. Second is still disappointment. It's still failure. It's not successful. It's only successful if you come second and you do that with a Champions League or a cup. That's the only way it's successful, if you come second in the league. So none of this crap, you know. People are like, oh, you're losing your head over 1 loss to Bournemouth. Hang on a minute. I've seen this before.
And
this Bournemouth and Brighton results was just what we did at Fulham at home and away last season, bruv. I've seen this. There'll be another West Ham from last season at home. There'll be another Aston Villa at home from last season. There will be, bro.
Bro, it's already happened, blood. Like Brighton, you understand? There's one. You get me? There's one, bro. You understand? We should have won that game, bruv. You get me? People seem to think that, oh, we go down to 10 men. We must just get a point. No, bro. We should be winning in these games, bro. We should have beat Man City. Man City, we should have won that game. We were 30 seconds away. These man made me look like an absolute prick. 30 seconds, bro. The whole game I was there, peaceful, calm, humble. I got gas, bro. These man made me look like a dickhead, bro.
Do you know what's mad? Man City, they're linked with Gyökeres today in January.
That's what I'm saying. When I've been saying about, I've been running this Gyökeres agenda for time. You get me? Where people can actually say, Troops is one of the first people that was, when everyone was saying, is SAKA and all of this, I was saying, Gyökeres. There's this at Sporting Lisbon. He is moving brazy. Yeah? You look at him now this season. He already has 8 goals and 3 assists, bro. No, 11 goals. League, 11 goals, sorry. 11 goals and 3 assists, all comp. 3 already in the Champions League, bro. The man's moving like a fucking machine, bro. We're sending fucking scouts to check if his injury's okay. He's playing, blood. The injury's fine. You didn't send fuck all there, blood. It was just a bullshit story you put out there to appease the fans. Oh, yeah, we did go and look at Gyökeres. No, you fucking didn't, bro. You didn't, bro. You went Chelsea and got fucking Sterling. And let me tell you something. This Gaza tax, this Marvelly tax, it soon run out. Yeah? Because to me, I don't give a ras about... I do give a ras about Jamaica. But I don't give a ras if he's a Jamaican. I'll still send for his club. Because he's from Marvelly is why I'm just... You understand? But, I don't have... And he's on loan anyway, blood, so he can get it. Pause. You understand? I'm in a business. Yeah?
But apparently we're giving up on the Sterling thing already, man. I see something today saying that Sterling ain't going to be staying.
I saw that. They should never... You know what's embarrassing? They shouldn't have even been thinking about making that happen, bro. That shouldn't even be a thought process to bring in Sterling as a permanent signing. How the fuck is that? How is that? How is that what's the word? How is that quality cover? That's just numbers.
Not. I said to Curtis, yeah, it's like getting a courtesy car. You know it's gonna have to go back one day, but it'll do for now. That's what the signing was. You don't
It
win
don't even
titles
do.
like that, bro.
It don't even do for now because what's he doing?
Nah,
What is he
listen, man.
doing,
I
blood?
remember I spoke to Robbie and he said this is a good signing. I'm like, come on, man. This is not a good signing. This is fine if we're going for top 4. If top 4 was the aim this season, I'm cool. We're on track. We're gonna get Champions League. I don't want that. Yeah, it's been 21 years without a Premier League title.
Do you know what we've done? Yeah, we've gone back to the Wenger era, blood. People used to tell me, pull out banners, do this, do that. Had enough of top 4. Had enough of FA Cup. Do you know how bad it is? We're not even in the Wenger era because Wenger era, we would win trophies. We're not even winning trophies now, blood. We are now in the when we left Highbury. We're now in the when we left Highbury to FA Cup period, blood. That was 9 years. We're going 5 years, blood, if we don't win nothing this year. And people will sit there and say, yeah, give him another year, give him more money. Bro, so what? Are we going to let him spend $1 billion? Is that when it stops? Because Emery never got this support.
Nah.
Emery got us to a final, bro. In his first season, this guy's got us to one final.
You know what's mad? He spent more money now than Arsene Wenger did in 22 years.
In 22 years, bro.
He spent more in 5 years than Wenger did in 22 years. It's scary. And this isn't all just on Mikel Arteta, by the way, because I'll tell you this now. If he doesn't win a trophy, yeah, you're right. I need to see him out of it. But if he wins a trophy and he doesn't win the league, I'm not going to blame just him for that, because this squad is got good enough to win the league, because Kroenkes and the board have not allowed this window to be maximised. Because for whatever reason,
I've never been Kroenke in. This is why.
Nah, of course I'm not. Of course I'm
dude's
not.
cooking all this shit.
Nah,
fuck that, bro. You're full of shit, blood.
It's bollocks, bruv. Edu's never been fucking cooking. Yeah,
he makes salmonella, bro. If you eat this food, you're shitting for the week, blood. Yeah, your shit, sickness and diarrhea is what you're getting if you put that man's food in your mouth, blood. Yeah, sickness and fucking diarrhea, bro. Yeah, you're not going work in the morning, blood. Yeah, school run ain't happening. Get the wife to do it, blood. Yeah, you're in your bed all day, blood. 24-hour bug. That's what you're getting from this fucking man, blood. Yeah, this chicken has got blood in it. Yeah, this chicken is pink, bro. The man is serving pink chicken, blood. The man serving chicken like it's steak, bro. Don't piss me off, blood. Yeah, with his soggy rice, blood. The man can't even boil rice, blood. He can't even crack an egg, bro. He can't even make a cup of tea, bruv. The man will burn toast, bruv. The man will burn toast, blood. Yeah, fucking useless,
bro. I do not understand how anyone can get to that summer transfer window and go, do you know what? That was an 8 out of 10. Do you know what it would have made it an 8 out of 10? You go and get man like Nico Williams, Eze, and Gyökeres. That's what makes it the 8s and 9s out of 10s. Not getting Calafiori and Marino, and then what happens last minute? We're getting rid of 4 players. Eddie's gone, Smith Rowe's gone, Vieira's gone, Nelson's gone. Brilliant. Let's bring a couple of ballers in. Who's coming in? Sterling. Hey, you what? Come on, man. Like, let's just be real. It was not anywhere near an 8 out of 10. People are deluding themselves all the time by saying this. They get really gassed up behind it. If it's an 8 out of 10, we should go and win the league, troops. That's what should happen. But we're not.
We're nowhere near it. We're nowhere. It's looking like we're going to finish 3rd.
And do you know what? If you don't go and get Eze and Erdegaard gets injured and people are telling me that Nwaneri is ready and he trusts him, you're talking crap, because he doesn't trust Nwaneri. Because he brings him on when we're 2-0 down against Bournemouth when he should have played him. He doesn't bring him on when it's only 1-0. We've got no creativity against Shakhtar. He lifts us a game against Leicester when he comes on, and everyone believes that he's one of the reasons as to why we got across the line. So this guy does not rate him. So I'm sorry, man. Like, it's absolutely mad that we've still got no cover for Erdegaard that he trusts, no cover for Saka that's good enough, no centre forward other than Havertz. We've gone 5 years, bro. £800 million, and our only attack players are Trossard, Jesus, Willian, and Havertz. Oh, now Sterling, if you want to add him as well. But there's no wingers. There's no strikers, sorry. No, those 5 attack minds, Sterling and Willian, gash. Then you've got up top Havertz, who was not a 9. He was brought in as a midfielder. Jesus, who wasn't even a 9 at Man City and wasn't good enough to play in the 9, trying to play in the 9 for Arsenal, realised actually he ain't a 9. We haven't replaced Aubameyang. We still haven't got no Xhaka replacement yet. And nobody has a clue what our left back's supposed to be still. And we've had about 19 left backs. Those 3 areas of the pitch, we've got to sort that out this year, man. We've got to. And we're going to have to bring in someone as well as Havertz. We're going to have to bring in someone to try and get this Xhaka role sorted. Hopefully it's Marino, but at the moment it ain't looking good to a start. And Calafiori is just another injury-prone left-back, bruv. It's just like, what's going on here? Like, real talk, man. It's just, I don't want to be negative, but there ain't much to be positive about in the last couple of games, bro. And do you know what? This season, we haven't actually played well yet, troops. I've not left the game other than maybe PSG.
Yeah.
Every
The
other game, I'm like,
do you know how bad it is as well? The performances are getting worse. They're getting worse, blood. They're getting worse game after game, bro. I was chatting to my missus, during the at full time, of the Shakhtar game, and I was like kind of cussing on stream, and I was still on stream, so I was still like kind of venting, saying that, we're gonna get caught out with these performances, bro. She's like, why are you angry? You won. I said, it's more than the win. I said, the way we're playing, we're gonna get found out. Like, performances are getting worse. I said, it's not about winning. Like, you can win, but if you're winning in that way, then you're gonna get found out, blood. You understand? Like, we were lucky to even fucking get the fucking win against Shakhtar, bro. You understand? Their manager left Emirates disappointed, bro, with a point. He left disappointed, bro. He thought, with no points, blood. He thought he should have walked out of that fucking stadium with at least a point, blood. You get me? And he walked out with fuck all, bro. You understand? And like I said, the performances have been getting worse. Yeah, they've been getting worse. It's been coming. Yeah, and I think Liverpool, if there's no Saka, because going forward, these men ain't doing nothing, blood. Yeah, it's literally down to Martinelli. Yeah, he's the only one, bro. Because Trossard ain't doing nothing. Havertz, like, he ain't really doing nothing right now. I'm not really cussing Havertz, but he ain't really doing nothing right now. He needs Odegaard and Saka. He needs a whole heap of support, and he don't have that now. So he's just there dying. You understand? Sterling ain't doing nothing. Jesus ain't doing nothing. It's literally just Martinelli, bro. If Saka's not there, we don't get on the score. We don't even get on the score sheet, because even our set pieces we've lost the fucking trick there, blood. Because Saka's gone now. You understand? They see, like, against Bournemouth, they try and make Rice take them from both sides. That went wrong. They tried to make Trossard take it with his left foot against Shakhtar. That went wrong. So we've even lost the threat from the set pieces now. So where the fuck is the goal coming from?
Facts. We've got massive problems. Havertz, I like Havertz. I think Kai in the nine's good. The problem you got, I can see him linking up play, but who's linking up with him? Nobody at the moment. Saka's not there. Odegaard's not there. Yes, we haven't missed Odegaard in terms of results, but trust me, on the pitch we have. His vision, is the weight of pass, his delivery, and also his press, because people underrate how good he is from his press, and he leads from the press by example. Leadership with his captaincy as well. Without Saka, we don't have delivery of cross. The corners have been nowhere near as good, and also the threat down that right-hand side has been non-existent because Jesus and Sterling aren't there enough. Martinelli's actually come into the game a little bit more in the last couple of games, and I hope that continues. Certainly against Trent, he's been able to get some good wins over that guy as well. But at this weekend, at the moment, I'm looking at every department other than the goalkeeper going, I'm not happy. I'm not happy in defence. We're leaking goals. I don't think we've had control or balance of the midfield for quite some time, and the front three ain't firing. So how are we going to be winning games of football when that's the case? We need players back. Timber and Saka and Odegaard are the three we're missing most. Saliba will be back next game, but we've got to try and make do without him. But bro, anybody that's saying that we've got a big enough squad, injuries are part of the game. You have to deal with injuries. It's unlucky we've got injuries on top of injuries, but Man United, Chelsea, Spurs and other teams last season had it, and Arsenal weren't having any sympathy at all. So don't expect people to have sympathy for us, because trust me, we need to win this game, troops. We lose this game, 7 points behind Liverpool, 6 behind City in game week 9. I honestly don't think there's many people that can say that we are. It is not like pretty much done, because we were 8 points clear 2 years ago. We messed it up. Yeah, we saw what happened last year, bro. It's mad.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, people are telling me, Troops, you're getting mad. It's one game. Why are you losing your head? Because I'm like, Arsenal have this thing about them, bro, where I knew we would beat Shakhtar, bro. But I said, even if we beat them in a convincing way, I'm not taking nothing from this game into Liverpool, blood, because Liverpool is going to be a complete different game, bro. Even after the game, when I'm looking on people's reactions, I'm watching AFTV reactions. I see fucking Julian saying about the players will get themselves up for the game. They wasn't inspired by the Shakhtar team. Were they inspired by Bournemouth, blood? Because he tried to say, because it's the Premier League, they'll get inspired. Were they inspired at Bournemouth, blood? Did that look inspiring to you, blood? What the fuck are you man watching, bro? What are you man talking, blood? Big man thing, come on now. Let's be serious, blood. That wasn't inspiring to me. If that's inspiring to you, fuck me, blood. Jesus Christ, bro. You're easily pleased, mate. You understand? Because that was not an inspiring performance, bro. You understand? They did not get up for the Bournemouth game. That's a Premier League game. He's using that as an excuse. That's not an excuse, bro. We are playing shit. And that is down to the style of play. You understand? We have literally gone against everything that was good about us, blood. Everything that was good. The way that we would flipping fly down the wings. The way that flipping Ben White would fly down, Saka's there, bang. You understand? There was things going on, bro. There was movement. You understand? Goals. The games were exciting. Now I'm falling asleep in watch-alongs.
Bro, that was so bad. Honestly, Tuesday night was so bad. I was gutted I didn't bring like a book or a Kindle or something. It was that crap. I had man talking to me the whole game, just like, oh, so what's going on at the weekend? You up to much? How's life? How's work? How's like? And I'm like, there's a game on here. What's going on? Like, it was that bad. It was that boring. And I've got to say to you, bro, against Bournemouth, it was nothing short of a disgrace. I thought every single one of those, man, other than maybe Party, were a joke. Like Martinelli missed an absolute sitter. Marino, I don't know what sort of performance that was, but that ain't going to do him any favors whatsoever.
That's why
Sterling.
he was dropped for Tuesday.
Yeah. And we see if he plays at the weekend. We see if he starts Marino, because a lot of people are talking about what we're going to be doing defensively. I think whatever we do defensively is going to have a massive impact on what we do in midfield. Because people are talking about Jorginho and Rice as a double pivot again like last year. Some are saying Partey has to be in midfield. Some are saying he'll play Marino because he's the only 8 that we've got properly at the club at the moment. Bruv, it's mad. It's mad, bro. I mean, listen, we're in game week 9, troops. This ain't like we're getting towards March, April time where it's like, oh, injuries are killing us now. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Roms every time, man. It's mad. It's absolutely mad, bro.
We got the Chelsea man. He said if Emery was backed like Arteta, he would have won the league.
The thing is with the Emery thing, right? We'll never know. It's always hindsight. I think Emery was fantastic at the clubs that he's been at, Villarreal, Seville, now Villa. I think when he went to PSG and when he went to Arsenal, whatever was around him didn't click and connect with him. And we had a different regime, different ownership. Yeah, we had Kroenkes, but they're only part ownership. We had Hus Fahmy and Raul Sanlehi and even Gazidis and all these guys in there that were all Sven Mislintat, remember him? Wow. So that's the thing we can never say with Emery. Emery said, go and get me Zaha. They gave him Pepe. He wanted, what's his name at the back? He didn't want David Luiz. He wanted, glad we didn't get him. I can't remember his name now. Upamecano. Remember, we wanted him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we wanted Thomas Partey. They gave us Dani Ceballos. This is what he was dealing with. So for me, you can't really look at what Emery did at Arsenal and go, it was a disgrace. But you can't look and say it would have taken us to a title because you just don't know. What he's doing at Villa is absolutely spot on. I think if you would have given Emery £800 million and backed him like this, then who knows what he would have done. But trust me, Mikel Arteta's got to deliver now, man. He absolutely must deliver. It has to be a trophy, bruv. It has to be.
If no trophy, I want him out. Simple. Big up Kurt Chaos, my fucking GG. He says, I watched some of the sporting game. Gyökeres is literally perfect for us. I saw him hold the ball up, then sprint up to make a play. We have to get him. Bro, I watch him a lot in it. And every time I watch him, sorry, Potsy, I'm just impressed. Like, he's got so much to his game, blood. Like, he's direct as well. He's a killer in front of goal. He can drift out to the left and cut back inside. He can link up the play. He's good in the air. He's strong. He's got experience of playing in England, experience of playing in fucking Champions League. Like, they said, like, oh, let's see what he does this year. Last year might have been a one in a wonder. Bro, he's gone back again. He's going to beat the record from last year.
Bro, do you know what's mad? I like so much about him. There's one thing that no one says about him that I really like. I like his ability to score goals. I like the fact they're different goals. I like the fact he can link up play. I like the fact he can use his head. I like the fact he looks pretty good with both feet. I like the fact he's got experience now in Champions League and obviously in Portugal, but actually in England, which is a league in the Championship people laugh at, but it toughens you up. It's competitive. It's physical. But you know what I love? His ball carrying, bro. His ball carrying is so good. He carries the ball so much better than Kai Havertz, which is not one of his best attributes, Kai, at all. That is what people don't give him credit for. They think he's a Giroud who just stands up there, waits for the ball. Man, this guy...
Oh, you see his goal yesterday?
Bro, sick.
He just grabbed it and just went.
What I mean,
Keeper came, he just went whoop. Defender came, whoop, bang.
bruv, his ball carrying is quality. If you look at his ball carrying stats, he's carried the ball successfully over 3 times more successful than Kai Havertz in the last 2 seasons. Now, I know Kai's not great at that, and he doesn't try to be great at that, but trust me, this guy is. I would take him all day long, and I would have signed him for 100 million euros, 84 million pounds. That is what you get for a top striker, man. Go get him.
Bargain.
Because what we're doing. And tell you what, if City get him, whew,
City are looking at him, Chelsea are looking at him. If he goes to either club, because if City replace Haaland with him, yeah, we're done again, bruv. I'm telling you lot, bruv. We're done again. Big up Kurt Chaos again. He said, if you're not first, you're last. That's what I'm saying with the top 4 thing. Like, if we finish second, it's the same as 4th, blood. It's the same as 3rd, like. You know what I mean? 2nd, 3rd, 4th. What's the difference, bro? It's a Champions League spot. It's not a trophy win. You understand? You might get a bit more money, but they're not even going to spend the fucking money, are they?
Nah. If you don't win, then you come 2nd. It's the same as getting 4th or 3rd. There's no difference. You know, 5th differently, unless you get Champions League through 5th, and 6th and all that goes down. Competition level goes down. But let's be real. If you don't win the league, I don't really care. Just go and win the bloody league. And if you don't win it, win a trophy. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, facts, blood. Big up Lewis. He says, hope the Rodrigo rumors aren't true. Need him to stay.
Was he leaving?
What is it? What is a word he could be stepping? Would you take Rodrigo, Potsy?
Yeah, I would, man. I think he's a baller. Yeah, I think he's a baller. He's better than what we've got, man. Sterling and Jason.
Who leaves? Because obviously...
Well, I'd get rid of Jesus and Sterling and bring him in and let him go for some competition. Might have to move things around a bit with Rodrigo and Saka. I know he's essentially a right winger, but you could probably try play them both on the wings. Saka can play left as well. So we do it. You can't say no to a player of that quality, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm taking him in a heartbeat. I'm not going to lie. Big up Alex said Arsenal should have appealed Saliba's red. It's crazy. It was a blatant red. What's your thoughts on that red card, Potsy? Because some people say it's not a red. Some people say it is a red. They're saying that Tosin should have been sent off for Chelsea. I don't think he should have, to be honest. I think they got it. For once, I think they actually got both decisions right, unfortunately.
So I think Saliba should have been sent off. I also think Tosin should have been sent off because as far as I'm concerned, the rules need to be black and white. If it's last man, it's last man. I don't care where the ball's bouncing, how close people are. If you're the last man and you drag someone down, it was always a sending off back in the day. So why has it changed? Oh, the ball was going to go this way in direction and might have hit a divot and gone back that way. And there was 4 centimeters less between Ben White. And so I couldn't give a damn. Was he last man? Well, he was, but it's a red then. Otherwise, Saliba's is a yellow and Tosin's is a yellow. Or Saliba's is a red and Tosin's is a red. I don't think there's a mass amount of difference, if I'm honest with you. They both look like they pulled them down from last man. And those saying we should appeal it, I'll be talking to Saliba saying, bro, you're lucky you got credit in the bank because I'll be beating you if that was not the case. Let me tell you that. There's no way you do that, man. It's crazy. Because he does 2 things there. He pulls him back and goes, oh, dear, I'm off. Or he goes, oh, he's done me. I better get back. Ben, you're going to have to help me. We're going to have to get this one. I've lost him. It's cool. You can lose your man. Just don't do it. Or do you know what? He goes through, worst case scenario, they go 1-0 up. We've got 11v11. Let's go beat him 2-1. So I don't really know what Saliba's thinking there, bro.
Yeah, I think he just... I don't know why he panicked like that, bro. It was very unlike him. You get me? You don't really panic like that, bro. But yeah, it is what it is, blood. Choose. I understand what Julian was talking about. He just means Liverpool are a team that will take a lot more... that we will take a lot more serious, and we play up to our competition, and sometimes we play down to our opponents. Big up a gal. What's your thoughts on that one? I don't think we'll turn up, blood. I think it's the same. Like Bournemouth, so I don't know.
Look, I think the players will be more up for the game against Liverpool than they were against Shakhtar, but they should be up for every single game. There's not a mentality now of, oh, we better turn up for this one because they're better than... You got to turn up for every single one. Otherwise, results like Bournemouth happen. Do you know what I'm saying? And look, I understand what Julian's trying to say. I just disagree with it. I just don't believe what he's saying is true. And, you know, big
Mhm,
up to Igal every time. Love Igal, but I don't agree that, you know, look, Igal and I see things very differently about how we're going to get there. You know,
mhm.
Igal's trusting it. He's calm. He doesn't believe there's any reason to panic. And that's cool. And I wish I took more from him. I admire how positive he can be sometimes. But I kind of feel like I've seen this story before. I saw it last year against West Ham at home. I saw it at Fulham home and away. I saw it when we played Villa at the Emirates. And I've already seen Brighton and the Bournemouth results in games 1 to 8. That ain't a good start, man. And all these injuries on top of that. Discipline and injuries. Like, come on, man. We shouldn't be doing that. We shouldn't be getting players sent off now 5 years in. We shouldn't be looking at the squad going, oh, what back four can we put together 5 years in, £800 million spent? Who's going to play number 10? Yeah, but what's our midfield going to be like there? Who's going to cover for Saka if he's injured? What happens if Havertz ain't about? That's not what we should be doing 5 years in with £800 million spent, bruv. That's me anyway.
Nah, I totally agree, blood. Big up Igal. I see things from your point of view, Potsy. Prediction for Sunday, my bro. Before I let you go.
Look, man, my prediction is on two different things. Timber and Saka start. I'm going 2-1 Arsenal because I feel like we can nick it. Timber and Saka don't start. I hate to predict defeats, but I'm going to go 1-1 to try not to predict a defeat, because if I see a Zinchenko playing, it's going to be long. If I see Saka and Sterling and Zinchenko starting, we could quite easily lose this game by 2-1 or maybe even 3-1 if Salah is on it. So I'm going to be optimistic and go that if they're not fit, we draw the game 1-1. We find a way to take something out of it, which I still don't think is good enough, but we ain't lost it. I think we can win it 2-1 if Saka and Timber play, because I think Saka's delivery will get us across the line again like it has most games this season. So that's where I'm at, man.
If Saka plays, I've got 3 predictions because I don't think Timber will be fit. So if Saka plays 1-1, if Saka and Timber play 2-1 Arsenal. If Saka doesn't play, 2-2. But you know what I mean when I say 2-2.
Yeah, I do. We shouldn't be like this, bro. We should be going into this game going, come on, let's go against Liverpool. And do you know what's mad? We haven't been able to do that against City or Liverpool already this season. We just haven't. Because we went into the City game believing that it was going to be tough because Erdegaard was out. Last season, Saka was out. Liverpool game, who did we have out? There was someone we had last season out as well. Now we've gone into this game, we've got half our defence out, and 2 of our best creative players out. And Liverpool fans, I know they don't want to say it, but they're going to be well confident, man. If I said to you, troops, we got Liverpool at Anfield, they ain't got Salah or Alexis McAllister, and it looks like Van Dijk's suspended, you're going to be like, rah, okay,
3-1 Arsenal.
yeah. So why aren't Liverpool fans? They should be. They should take 3 points.
They are, trust me. They're gas, bro. I got a link who's Psalm this waste, man. But yeah, man. Big up the chat as always, blood. You understand? That's all we got time for this week, blood. We'll be back next week. Big up the mods, then. Big up the super chatters. Big up Potsy every time. Make sure you subscribe to Football's 12th Man. Link in the description as always, blood. Arsenal, I beg you, man. Just do your job this week, blood.